Right, Shalom. It's the brother Quashab coming back at you with another quick lesson. Before I get started, I want to give all praises, glory, infinite honors unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me the truth and rule well. And peace, blessings, salutations be to the hopefully elect, as well as those that believe in the gospel, and may you endure to the end, Lord willing. All right, and it's coming back at you with another lesson through the Spirit. You know, it's something I was kind of meditating on, thinking about, pondering my thoughts on, is that, you know, the Lord has us exactly where we're supposed to be. All right. Now, this is with all things in general. Okay, with your particular position in the truth. All right, I'm gonna have to get that one in Job, you know. But your particular position, your appointed time, all right, coming into the truth. Okay, well, even with as far as things happening in your life, all right, yeah, catching hell, going through different ailments and sicknesses, all right, dealing with different things on a regular basis. All right, the Lord has already ordered, you know, all of these things for you to walk through. You know, so at the end of the day, you can't really ponder yourself and think about, oh, if I would have did this right, or if I would have did this back 3 years ago. No, man, the Lord already sanctioned the things that you were supposed to do from the beginning. All right, which is why I mentioned, you know, the truth first. All right, having each man in his order coming back into his heritage. All right, your true nationality of being an Israelite. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, now I'm gonna start off. Let me see. I'm gonna start off with the Proverbs 20. All right, this is going to be quick. It's not going to be long. It's just, you know, straight to the point. It says, man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man to understand his own way? All right, because the Lord, ultimately, he orders your steps, man. All right, but like I said, I'm going to have to get that one in Job. I think it's Job 3. Let me see. Yep, Job 4. Wait. 33. Yep. So it's Job 33 and 14. It says, for the Most High speaketh once, yea twice, yet a man perceiveth it not. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumberings upon a bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instruction. You see, so when you sleeping, ultimately at night, all right, the Lord is ordering your steps, man. Okay? The things that you are going to do the next day, the next week, the next month, how everything is going to go, how it's already set to go, has already been ordered by the Lord, man. All right? He already sealed the instructions for you to do that, you know? But the point of the lesson is that the Lord don't have you somewhere where you're not supposed to be. All right? The Lord has you exactly where you supposed to be at, man. You know, so you can't, you know, it's just something like a lot of these lessons, like brother say, you know, this applies to me first and foremost, you know, because we get put in different positions in which people say in the world that, oh, you know, you might regret that, or you might I forget the other saying, but, you know, things are regret. But we're really in this truth, man. You can't really have no regrets. All right. Because at the end of the day, you have the understanding that, hey, the Lord governed everything. All right. He put you exactly in a position that he wanted you to be put in. All right. Ultimately, so he could do what? Bring you into this truth. All right. This wisdom, this knowledge, this understanding, and that you may be chosen at the end. All right. But it says, as it says in verse 17, it says that he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from man. You see? So the things that, the goals, the aspirations that you set in life, the Lord actually put the instructions in you so that he can withdraw the things, that the desires that you want, the will that you want, so you can do what? Fulfill his will, man. All right? And this Yahweh Shai said the same thing. You see? He said he didn't come to do the will of his father. I mean, he didn't come to do his own will, but do the will of his father, man. You know? And that's the beauty in this thing, all right? That at the end of the day, you know, Lord willing, we'll be a part of the elect, that we're doing the will of the Father, man. All right? In truth and sincerity. You see? And I'm going to have to jump to that. I think it's, what was it, John? I think it's in John 6. It's a lock you for the background noise. There's some John somewhere. John. Yep, this is John chapter 6, verse 38. It says, "For I came down from heaven, not to do mine own will, but the will of him that sent me." And who was the one that sent Yahweh Shai? Yahweh, man. Okay? "And this is the Father's will which has sent me, that of all which he had given me I should lose nothing, but should raise it up again in the last day." Well, you know, that the point was in 38, all right? I ain't gonna read 39, 40, but the point was in 38, man, all right? To back up the point on how the Lord ordered, he devised the steps, all right? He gives you the trajectory to go down, all right? Different avenues you have to take. Well, the Lord ordered that, man, all right? But that was just to back up the point. This is Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 23. It says, "O Lord, O Yahweh, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps." You see? So it's not in a man to direct his own steps, man. All right? A man can't like people say in the world, you have a free will. But we actually don't have free will. All right? When you go into a will, it's like basically it means your desire. All right? Or something that you want. All right? If we had free will, brothers make a point on this all the time. Well, our will to be, our will with Salakia, getting tongue tied. Our will would be to live forever, man. Our will would be to live perfect. Okay, to not have be impoverished. All right, have to pay bills. Okay, if we had it how we wanted, you know. But no, we don't have a free will. The Lord is controlling everything, man. All right, now I got two more. It says Proverbs 16:9. It says, "A man's heart divided his way, but the Lord directed his steps." So the Lord is the one setting everything up, man. All right, as Jake said, in the world, making plays, all right, making moves. Well, the Lord is the one doing that. You see? You just the one that get up out the bed in the morning and walk down the trajectory that he already set for you. You see? Now, this is Sirach 18:1. It says, "He that liveth forever hath created all things in general. The Lord only is righteous, and there is none but he." And this the point. Who governed the world with the palm of his hand. In all things obey his will. You see? So it's not a person on the planet Earth that's not doing the will of the Lord. All right? Whether it's on the left-hand side in wickedness, or whether it's on the side of the hopefully elect in righteousness, man. All right? Now it says, "For he is the king of all, and by his power dividing the holy things among them from profane." You see? And that's the point, all right? That's the beauty in the ministry, that really, at the end of the day, you know, we don't have to worry about nothing, all right? We don't have to worry about anything because we know what? The Lord is ultimately in control of everything. You see? The Lord is in control of everything. So whatever is supposed to happen is gonna happen. All right? And was ever not supposed to happen, it's not gonna happen, man. All right? Which is why really we should live a stress-free life, because we have the unction, we have the anointing, all right, the understanding to know this, man. A lot of people don't know this. They really get frustrated, all right? People get stressed out, okay, because they don't understand that the Lord is in control of things, all right? Because their life is not going the way they want it to go, all right? But we not ought to have those worries, man, or the cares, goals and everything being set. No, man. If the Lord wants you to have something, you gonna have it, all right. Which is why we pray on it, all right, as Yahushua did when it was his time. What was that? Ooh, man, I think it's Matthew 26. I might have to grab. Right, because when it was his time, all right, when he didn't want to do, he wanted to try to go another way, all right, but it was all through the will of the Lord that he had to go that way, man, all right. I think it's Matthew 26. Yep, this is in this chapter somewhere. When he was betrayed. Right, when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane. Yep, it's Matthew 26 and 39. It says, and he went a little further. You know, if you read it on your own time, if you watch this lesson, to get a little backstory of what's going on. It says, and he went a little further and fell on his face and prayed, saying, oh, my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt. You see? So it was in what Yahushua wanted. He wanted the cup to pass, all right? But it says, nevertheless, not as me, but as thou will, because Yahushua knew that if the Father didn't want it to happen, then he wouldn't allow him to go through it, all right? But if the Father wanted it to happen, then he gonna have to go through it, man. You see? And he says, and he cometh unto the disciples and findeth them asleep, and said unto Peter, what could ye not watch me 1 hour? Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. Now, this is the second time, all right? I believe it was 3 times. I'm just jumped out a little bit. That's cool. I'll just get the point, all right? And it says, verse 42, he went away again a second time and prayed, saying, oh, my Father, if this cup may not pass away from me, except I drink it, thy will be done, all right? And which is why we say, the prayer, all right, in Matthew 6, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, all right? Because it's all about the Lord's will, man. You see, as this is something Yahushua knew, and this is something that you should know, all right? It's all about the Lord's will, all right? Not the things that you want, Jake, okay? So you shouldn't stress or worry of things that are out of your control, man. All right, because the Lord has you exactly what he wants you to be, all right, and that's in general, all right, as it said in back in Sirach, he that liveth forever created all things in general, all right, for all things obey his will. You see, and that's plain, straight to the point, all right. So, you know, I ain't gonna keep harping on it. All right, Lord willing, that was edifying. To the next time I say shalom.